Yep.
But in a summer-like mindset.
Exactly. I mean, at least we don't have the humidity. We don't have the summer humidity. So that's the good news. I mean, I don't mind the warm temperatures. At least the humidity levels are staying nice and comfy outside. In fact, actually a beautiful shot outside on this Tuesday evening from our river cam, Eldred Roofing. Not a bad sight out there, looking at plenty of sunshine. But if you have been out over the last couple of hours, you probably noticed that we are dealing with a few more of those high clouds kind of moving in from the west. And it looks like that's actually going to be increasing overnight tonight and throughout the day on Wednesday. But as far as Max Storm Tracker goes, we're looking at mainly dry conditions with that ridge of high pressure still in control. But we do have more of that cloud cover sitting out to the west. And basically what it's doing is kind of riding up and over that area of high pressure. But that's going to give us some more of that filtered sunshine once again as we go into our Wednesday afternoon. Down across the Atlantic, where things are getting a little bit more active as we're still in hurricane season. Actually, we're still dealing with two tropical systems. Luckily for the east coast of the United States, we're looking at just a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity from Tropical Storm Imelda, and that's actually going to be curving out to the north and east. In fact, both of these tropical systems will not be making landfall across the eastern U.S., so that is certainly some good news. Also, for us, closer to home, we're looking at a quiet night ahead of us. Could see some areas of patchy fog once again tomorrow morning, but with a lot of that cloud cover moving in tonight, I really don't think it's going to be widespread at all. For your Wednesday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, more of that filtered sunshine, not as warm. We're talking about highs only topping out in the low 80s. That's still about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And then as we go into the weekend, we're looking at near record highs, but we're also going to be seeing those winds increasing. So looks like we'll get back into that breezy category with a few more showers moving in by early next week, with the possibility of another cold front moving in as we go into Monday and also into Tuesday. Today, though, we officially topped out at 86. Again, the low this morning was 54. The record to beat today was 92, set back in the year 1971. Right here in Rockford, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, 83 degrees with that easterly wind coming in at about 6 miles per hour, and most of us are in the lower to even middle 80s. Sterling and even Galena. Freeport, you're the warm spots on the map right now. We have 81 in DeKalb, 82 in Janesville, and Monroe also in those low 80s. But notice that wind shift today, no longer out of the south and southwest. It's out of the east and northeast, so that's actually contributing to a little bit of a cool down today. In fact, just about 24 hours ago, these numbers are 3 to 5 degrees cooler compared to yesterday at this time. And once the sun sets around 6:39 this evening, temperatures will cool nicely. In fact, by midnight tonight, we're in the low 60s, and many of us will get back into the upper 50s by early tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy tonight, dry skies out there. The overnight low will dip down to around 57 degrees. And for your Wednesday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. Daytime highs will be a little bit cooler, still above the average high of 70 degrees, going for a high of 80. We're back in the mid 80s on Thursday with sunshine returning. Friday, sunny skies, 89 degrees. The record high for Friday is 90 degrees, so we're going to come awfully close to that. We're back in the upper 80s on Saturday, 86 on Sunday, with showers moving in by Monday and Tuesday. Gorgeous shot in Beloit tonight. Benchmark exterior sky carp cam, and again, just some of those high clouds over there.
All right.
Well, coming up in sports with